What's up guys, Spin the News here, and today we're going to be doing a little introduction to my channel, as well as touch on a couple other topics like Charlie Kirk and the world in general. The way I want to start this off is even based off what you see right now, right? You see the shirt, you see the background, you see a firearm. Don't be too quick to judge me on my political views. On top of that, regardless if you and I don't agree on something politically, that doesn't mean you can't listen to me, you can't hear me out. That doesn't mean in real life I wouldn't have a conversation with you, talk about stuff, debate stuff with you, and that we can't be friendly together. That is the problem with our world today. People with opposing political views can't get along with family members, don't have holidays the same way you used to anymore, all because of political views. And that's part of the reason why I'm doing this channel. I have 3 young, beautiful kids. And like I said, I have other YouTube channels, but I want to keep those completely separate from this, right? The reason why I'm doing this is I have 3 young kids. I also have a beautiful wife, and I have a family that I want to grow old together, right? I want to see my kids have kids. I want to see America thrive. And I just cannot get behind anything that is going on in the world from either side. And honestly, that takes a lot to say it. For a while, I had too much ego, and I wouldn't admit that the way I voted could potentially be wrong. Now, in my opinion, it was the better side. Once again, don't judge me for that. I thought I was doing what's best for my family. But we can both agree that we want to see America thrive. We can both get behind the fact that we want America to survive. We can both get behind the fact that right is right, wrong is wrong. So like I said, I asked you while doing this channel, don't judge me based off how I look or everything else you see from my other channel and so on. Personally, when it comes to firearms, which I do run a firearm channel, I run 2 of them. The reason why I have firearms, one, it's a hobby. There's nothing better in my life than going out to the range with a buddy of mine and we just go shoot thousands of rounds. That is my fun. That is like this person going to the coffee shop and hanging out with friends and chit-chatting, or this person going to play basketball, or this person going golfing. That is my peace of mind. That is my stress-free activity that I love to do. I also love working on them, putting stuff together, and I love reviewing them. That's why I have a YouTube channel as well on top of this. That is a hobby. The other thing, the more important side of it, is protecting my family. You guys have seen the news. You guys have seen how crazy this world is right now, and that is the main reason why I have firearms. That my kids, like I just said, can grow old and have kids of their own. So I can be a grandfather someday. So I can watch my beautiful kids grow up in this messed up world and somehow find a way to succeed. So that is why I love firearms. That is why no matter where I'm at, what I'm doing, I have something on me. That's just, it is what it is, right? And that's part of it. But like I said, don't judge me for my views. That's going to be the biggest thing on this channel, is I want everyone to be able to come together and talk and discuss, regardless if we disagree on certain things. We all just have to admit when things are going tragically, right? So that's what I want my channel to be. Independent down the line, what is best for America. Because I'll admit, the last 4 years, that wasn't what's best for America. You can't run a country with open borders. You can't handle it with all the problems we have here in America. Now, legal immigration, I'm fine with that. I do new construction plumbing. My apprentice just got his citizenship. I'm fine with that if you take the right route, right? That's my views on that. Then also, this administration has been wild. It's been chaos. You know, with the files, that's one big thing, but also many other things that have not been putting America first, and that's a problem. Like I said, our country is not doing so hot. We can't accept more people when our country is struggling, when our country is failing. But anyways, today, the first topic I wanted to touch on was Charlie Kirk. It's been months now. And have we made it any further on the investigation? I want you guys to ask yourself that. After every video you've seen, after every video you've watched, every Candace Owens, Baron Coleman, Ian Carroll, which I love Ian Carroll. I love Baron Coleman. Trigger Smart. All these people who are doing a good job. Valhalla, VFT. All these people doing a good job in the sector. Can we truly say we have made it any closer? Like, I watch Candace. My wife and I like to lay down. That's our time to rest together. Right before we got to get up, play with the kids. She's got to make dinner. That is our time to just sit and relax after long days of work. Can we honestly say that we are any closer? And from watching her, it just seems like we're lost right now. I'm not sure the narrative she's trying to provide for us. I'm not sure. I want this to be figured out. I want this to be solved. But I'm not sure that we are getting any closer, let alone going in the right direction. Then you have people like Baron Coleman doing a phenomenal job covering it. But what do we have right now? In my opinion, what we truly have is that the FBI story makes no sense. On top of that, the boyfriend of Tyler Robinson is the other thing. So we have two things. The story they gave us makes zero sense. You have a guy who's a super high GPA, super high SATs, right? Super smart guy, smarter than me. And he leaves a trail of evidence a mile long. And on top of that, it's not, the text and all that make zero sense. We know something's off with it. We know that the firearm didn't get put together, put back on. I shoot firearms. When you take a rifle apart, it's not zeroed anymore. You're not going to trust yourself with one of the biggest shots in history, one of the most influential shots in history, changed the course of this country. Because I truly think Charlie Kirk was a decent person. Regardless of what you think, I truly believe he was a family man. I truly believe he loved his kids, and I truly believe he loved his country and only wanted what is best based off his views. That's my opinion. But where have we gotten? Honestly, Ian Carroll and Baron Coleman is probably the closest video to what I think actually happened. Their latest duo together, their live stream, I think that is the closest thing to what actually happened with Charlie Kirk. We all know a 30-06 did not hit Charlie Kirk. We know that. Impossible. People on the internet have proved it a million times so far, and it hasn't even gotten close. It has not even been close to mimicking what happened to Charlie Kirk. Nowhere near it. Not in the slightest. It's going through cinder blocks, cement, multiple bones, steel, and it still has not been able to mimic the shot. At this point, with the amount of people that have tested this stuff, tested thicker things, more durable things, frangible rounds, everything, by this point, we would have something that at least would be semi-close to what happened. But instead, every time, the exit wound is enormous, getting through crazy things. Crazy solid things. I'm sorry, Charlie Kirk was a holy man, but his neck was not blessed like that. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. So, we know it's fake. We know the story's fake. But where have we gone? Candace Owens, in my opinion, is not leading us anywhere at this point. For the first couple months, every day, I was like, yes, we're going in the right direction. I do agree with the stuff from TPUSA. They are sketchy. They are sketchy as can be. But other than that, knowing how sketchy those people are, how sketchy his security team was, where are we right now in this moment? And I just can't figure it out. I don't know where we are. It's like everyone needs to come together, throw all their evidence in a pool together, and go from there on one live stream. Or, I don't know where we're at. We have nothing that is cement. We have nothing that is solid. We have no proof any way, any shape, or form. And that is wild to me. On top of that, I'm going to be making this a little bit more high quality. We're going to be getting some cameras, laptops. I'm going to be able to pull up news articles. Today, I just want to give you guys my opinion, do an introduction to the channel, like I've done with my other channel. My very first video I made on my other channels was atrocious. The worst. Terrible. Garbage. But as I went through time, things got better. Production got better. For this channel, I'm going to be able to start pulling up news articles, videos, to show you guys what I'm going to be talking about. But in my opinion, with the Charlie Kirk case, we have gotten nowhere in the last month. Nowhere. And I don't know, and I don't see how we are even going to get a slight bit closer to the situation unless we have some form of whistleblower, some sort of government official, something come out. Because this thing has turned into a complete crap show. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. More to come. Just want to give you guys an introduction. America first. That's what matters. Thanks for watching, guys.